Go.
Hello everyone, I'm here with Sonia from the Bristol in Paris. Thank you very much for your time this morning. Really appreciate it.
Nice to meet you. Thank you
Likewise.
for coming to the Bristol.
Always a pleasure. It's my third time here, so I'm very excited. And it's lovely to be back in Paris when it's absolutely alive and buzzing. So we're really happy to be back here. Sonia, just had a few questions for you.
Certainly.
What are the procedures at the moment when our guests arrive into the Bristol?
So when the guests arrive at the Bristol, we check if they have the vaccination or if they have a PCR test, and everybody is welcome to be back at the Bristol.
Do they have to show a vaccination certificate, and
Yes.
how does that work?
Yes, they do have to prove us that they have a vaccination. So the certificate is perfect document to show upon
Because
arrival, and you need it as well for the train arrival or the flight. So that's
Yeah.
something all our guests have at the moment.
Excellent. Yeah, when we arrived, the checking in, they just said, we just need to scan it once and then we don't ask you for it ever again, which was fantastic. So that's brilliant. Thank you.
We try to make life easy.
Well, we are coming on a holiday, we're not coming to a hospital, so that's
Exactly.
the idea. In terms of the porter coming to the room, with the luggage and so forth, is it still the same as before, or are there some changes?
We do the same service. We didn't change the service, but we asked the guest if he wants to have someone come in the room. So we just make sure of the details and make sure that the guests feel comfortable.
It's their choice.
Yes, that's correct.
Excellent. And tell me a little bit about Paris. What's going on in Paris?
Paris is buzzing, as you say, and it's very interesting to see all the new museums like La Bourse du Commerce with the Foundation Pinot. We have Christos who's going to have a event on the Arc de Triomphe. He's going to unpack the Arc de Triomphe for September, mid of September. So there is a lot of things going on with a new program for the Opéra Garnier. So many things to do in Paris. And of course, you need to reserve in advance because September will be very, very busy. And we are very excited to see how Paris is coming back to normal.
It's definitely very important that we, at Kirkham we have a concierge and we say, before you go, right now, it is so important to pre-book. Otherwise you will not get into any museums. The majority of the museums now, if you don't book because they're working on lower capacity, you're not going to get in.
Yes, correct. And it's a good thing actually to book in advance, then you don't have to wait. You have your time to go in a museum like the Louvre, which is all the time very busy. It's really convenient to have a time schedule. Of course, you need to fit on the time, but it's the best way to enjoy Paris.
Absolutely. And for us, of course, we came here straight after the UK government said you can travel to Paris without coming back to quarantine if you're fully vaccinated. But who have you mainly had here, nationality-wise, recently?
We have mostly American and European who comes to the Bristol, and they are used to travel, so they don't care about the virus, and it's just a new organization, but otherwise they feel very happy to be back and to enjoy restaurant. When you go to restaurant, you have to show your vaccination card as well. But life is back as before. We have to work with this new
virus.
Virus, yes.
Absolutely. I mean, we haven't seen any changes. You rightly said. All you have to do is show your vaccination proof to get into any of these attractions. And it's been very easy. People aren't really making life difficult. They are all trying their best to make it as easy as possible for all of us. But I think on a final note, we love sending our clients here and we have nothing but great feedback about the Bristol. So thank you very much for looking after our clients, and we look forward to sending you more now that we are allowed to travel to France.
Thank you very much. And do not hesitate to send us the request in advance, and we can make an itinerary, a personal homemade itinerary to make you guests enjoying being in Paris.
Thank you very much, Sandra.
Thank
Merci.
you very much.